fine night in store here at Wrigley Field. We've got the Marlins and Cubs next. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Independence Day action as we've got baseball on the 4th of July between the East-leading Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And on the mound to try to tackle this lineup, there you see the numbers for the 6'6" right-hander Jason Hamill. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. D. Gordon makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Leading off tonight for Miami, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and it's painfully obvious to say, but if they can't score any runs, their woes are just going to continue. They were shut out in the loss yesterday, so what they really need is to put a few runs on the board early on and let their pitchers work with a lead for once.
Swinging a liner toward right center, and he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives him a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Christian Yelich will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play. First pitch on the way. Here's a ground ball to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
And you know what? It's never too early in a ball game to play smart, fundamental baseball. You've got the leadoff man at second, so he's just shooting for the right side of the infield. And he's able to move him up 90 feet to third with just 1 away.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And 2 straight groundouts do that job.
Marcell Ozuna will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI groundout. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
Now the pitch. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 1, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll match it up against the big fella, as you see the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Chris Denorfio will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Chris Denorfio.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And they got a great pitching performance in the opener of this series, so if they could get anything comparable here or the rest of this road trip, you can bet they'll take it.
Now here's a ball sent out to right center field, and that's going to get down for him, a base hit.
Batting second, third baseman,
Jonathan Herrera will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Here comes a 1-2. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Anthony Rizzo will get his first shot at it here. He's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Now here's the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Runners on first with 1 down. From the stretch. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up. Yeah.
Here it comes, 2-1. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Jorge Soler will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. And here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. He's ready now. The pitch. Ball 1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Ready with the 2-1. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Morse is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They're down 1-0. Michael Morse will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The next pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One pitch on the way. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball. And this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Martin Prado will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. First offering on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in at bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. First pitch coming. In there, no balls and a strike.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
The pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Miguel Montero will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Montero waits, now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Here's Latos now on 0-2. And this will be fouled away. Latos ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 home to Montero. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Full count pitch on its way. Here we go. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, when you're holding on to a 1-run lead, you don't want to start walking guys, especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one, but he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Starlin Castro will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton is there, 1 away.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Javier Baez will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Here's the first offering. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pause, now the pitch. Foul tip, held on to behind the plate at strike 2. He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, one thing you can always say when you're facing a guy like this is that he's gonna strike hitters out. The question is, are you gonna make him work for those strikeouts? And if those 3 pitches are any indication at all, these guys could be in for a long night.
In now, Chris Coughlin, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Donovan Solano is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Shortstop, Donovan Solano.
Now the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Stepping in now, Matt Latos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
That was a strike, Lou. Come on.
The 1-0 pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Now the 3-0 offering. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher. That won't make that guy very happy. Just lay it in there. Probably take it anyway.
D. Gordon will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. He's set. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
The 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. but this will land foul shy of the wall. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. One left for Miami, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Jason Hamill makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Jason Hamill.
First pitch to him. Ball 1. .1-0 on the way. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. He just threw it right by him at the letters.
Standing in now, Chris Denorfio. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. And now a pitch on the way. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Here comes another 0-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Another 0-2 coming. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Wow, that's got to be a frustrating at-bat right there, because you feel like you're all over a pitch, and then maybe your mechanics break down just a little bit, you get underneath it, and it just becomes a harmless pop-up.
Jonathan Herrera will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Yelich is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Marlins 1 and the Cubs 0. And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Stanton.
Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. On the ground for Castro. This could be two. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Well, it only took him one pitch to get himself in trouble, and one pitch later, he's already out of trouble by getting that double play.
Michael Morse will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Get out here.
Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now the 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1-2. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they lead it 1-0. Anthony Rizzo will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Now the 2-0 home. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A 2-1 offering. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Make some noise.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Here we go.
Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Three and 2, here it is. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Jorge Soler will dig in. He popped out his first time. First pitch coming. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Come on, let's do it.
Here's Latos now on 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
The 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. The guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect him. This thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Let's go, Cubby.
Now the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Montero waits, now the pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Runners on first with one down. The 1-2 with one away.
Got him.
So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Starlin Castro will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
Come on, Cub. One, Cub.
First offering on the way. Too low, 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
1-0 pitch now. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. The 1-1 home. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. Fouled back. The 2-2. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled back. The 2-2 coming. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Here's the full count offering. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
First and second now after the walk. And they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Javier Baez will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Come on, Cub.
Now Latos ready, the 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
coming!
3-0 is on the way. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now the 3-1 pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Martin Prado will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
No, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jared Sazalamakia.
1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And that'll bring in Jared Sazalamakia. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That call up, that was a strike.
Here's a 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Here comes the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Donovan Solano will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Let's go, Cubs.
Here's the first offering. He's running towards second. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
I'm not really sure if he didn't get a good break at first or he stumbled or what, but this looked like an absolutely perfect hit and run. Instead, he's going to hold on at second base, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the box, Matt Latos. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought, if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
The 1-0. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Here comes the 1-1. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Oh, and he throws it away. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
And when a guy is purposely trying to give himself up, you have to be able to take the out. You make an error like that, and that's going to open the door for a possible big inning.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Hey, double him up!
Comes set, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Marlins leave all 3. They lead it 1-0. Chris Coughlin will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch coming. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Jason Hamill will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Morse will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
The first thing a pitcher does when he walks out of the tunnel here at Wrigley, he'll take a look at those flags and see which way they are blowing. I mean, this place, it can play like 2 totally separate ballparks from one day to the next.
Chris Denorfia will stand in. Singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Come on,
1-0 on the way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 0-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Way outside. 1-2.
Here we go!
And the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you've got to have at this level.
Here comes a 2-2. On the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Go get him!
First pitch on the way.
Swing better!
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now here's the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Michael Morse.
Michael Morse will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Here's the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
2-0 on the way. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Martin Prado now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, they're taking the smart approach right here. With that base open, you don't need to put them on intentionally, but you also don't need to groove anything.
2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Here it comes, the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
Here he comes, 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Grounded, foul. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Jonathan Herrera will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Let's go.
The pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you've got this guy on deck.
And now a pitch on the way. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Move the runner along.
Here comes the 1-0. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Morse, and it's a double play.
And for as quickly as the tying run gets on base, he's taken away here on the double play. Just a big pitch right there and a very good turn at second base to get them both.
Jorge Soler will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Here's the first offering.
Here we go.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two out, nobody on.
Come on, Debbie.
The next pitch.
Here we go.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jared Saltalamacchia will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Let's go.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
2-0.
Now the 2-0. In there, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here he comes on 3-1.
Pitch.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
The 3-2 pitch. Here's a ball popped straight up, but playable for Montero behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
And there you get a look at his pitches by inning. You can see the count. He's at 83 for the ball game. Not a huge concern just yet, but he's starting to get up there.
Donovan Solano will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First offering on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
The 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. "3-2, here it comes. Here's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out.
2 batters now in the inning, and he's gotten a pop-up and a little soft liner, so he's making it look pretty easy out there.
In now, Matt Latos. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. Now here it comes. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 on the way. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Ready on 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. D. Gordon would be next. 2 out, nobody on. 3-1 on the way. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
D. Gordon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Keith wins at anything.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But you know, this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Miguel Montero will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Miguel Montero.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
1-0 on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Ready now on 1-1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Now the 1-2 home to Montero. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Morse will wait on it. 1 gone.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Starlin Castro will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And that'll be the end of the evening now for Matt Latos. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Aaron Crow will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Crow.
Javier Baez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. And here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
All right, go. Let's go, Cubbies.
From the stretch. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 13 for him on the year, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
This is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Brian Morris will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Stepping in now, Chris Coghlan, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
All right, Rich.
The 1-0 home. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Coghlan awaiting the 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Let's go, Cobb.
Here comes a 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field.
Drop it.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Up pitcher number 39.
Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11. Tommy La Stella.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
And the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Morse has got it, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Pedro Strop will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. Christian Yelich will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate. One pitch on the way. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. Now the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Giancarlo Stanton will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here, 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
Here he comes on 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on one pitch, one zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
The 3-1 coming. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Two pitch on the way. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another try at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for the
set to go
Marlins.
now as it's a former Rule 5 guy. Right-hander Jared Burton gets the call. Chris DeNorfia will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Left fielder, Chris DeNorfia.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And the catch is made, one away.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
Herrera.
Jonathan Herrera will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch coming. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now here's the pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
And you know, working inside is great. Even backing guys off is fine when the time's right, but you need to be careful here in the late innings when your guys are already down.
Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat, maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now the payoff pitch home. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The next 3-2. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, this is a pretty high degree of difficulty right here. It helps when you've got a strong arm to make this play. You see him do almost a pop-up slide as he fields this thing, and then from then on out, it is all arm, folks. Boy, that's very well done.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Now the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
The 3-1 is on the way. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. Full count offering on its way. And that one's taken outside for a ball. Who walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. One 0 pitch now. Ball 2 now.
That's the ball. 2-0's the count.
Here comes the 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Michael Morse will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Outside, 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Pitch on the way. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Now here it comes. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Martin Prado now. Hit high and deep out to left field. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Marlins move out in front now, 3-2.
Two huge at-bats here late in the ball game. Get the big home run to tie things up, then follow that up immediately with another one to give you the lead. That's clutch hitting at its best right there.
Edwin Jackson is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 36, Edwin Jackson.
Catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2. The pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Base is empty here with nobody out. The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, one gone.
And you'll get a good look at the grip on his 2-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the 4-seamers.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. And the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Now the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 2-2 home. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jared Burton.
Ichiro Suzuki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 51, Ichiro Suzuki.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Here's a 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
The 2-0 to Ichiro. And Ichiro won't draw a whole lot of walks, but he's up 3-0 here. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
Here it is, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Now the 3-1. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
D. Gordon will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Lays off 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And a pitch out here, but Ichiro's not going anywhere yet. Two out with the man at first. Here comes the 2-0. And a swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. Coughlin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Marlins lead this one 3-2. Mike Dunn will come on now trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Miguel Montero will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
One 0 on the way. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2 and 2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3 and 2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
A.J. Ramos will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save.
A.J. Ramos.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Ready with the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Steve Cishak is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Javier Baez will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Pause, now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
The 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Let's go one more time, baby.
The 2-2 coming. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Chris Coughlin will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch, and this will be fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. He's ready now, the pitch, and this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
He's set, now the pitch. Running is Castro. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Excellent work to finish this one off, and he picks up save number 30 now on the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.